Start your pocket. What the?
Sorry. Start your podcast off today with the Maonocaster. I'm back here again for a tech review. I don't do many of these, so I've had this one in the books for a while, and I've been wanting to talk about this. Y'all see me use this in the videos that I've been done as far as my podcast is concerned, and it's definitely up my game as far as my audio presentation is concerned. So it's going to help start your podcast today. I may make this into a series because there's a whole lot of other things that I want to go over that I can't really touch on in this one video as far as what mics I use, such as the Rode Go Wireless and my other Rode podcast mic back there, but things of that nature, video settings, things like the broadcast system that I'm using to switch my camera. So stuff like that I'm going to get into probably at a later period. But right now I'm just going to start off as far as the audio, because that's probably the most important thing if you're starting a podcast, right? The audio. So I'm gonna go into the Maonocaster Lite today. This is the AU-AM200 model. This is the starter bundle. If y'all want to check that out. So start set around $100, so great entry level point. Also comes with this mic right here. I'm gonna let y'all see that. I'm working this, trying to work this. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to work this. There we go. I'm trying to work this iPhone 13 today. I'm loving this cinematic mode, y'all. So that is the mic. Pretty cheap material, if you ask me. I've used it one time on, I think it's episode 15 or 14 of the Catch Up podcast. You know, sounded pretty good, you know, for an entry-level product. It is a condenser mic as well. So if you want to know what type of mic it is, that's another thing I'm probably going to have to get over. Condenser mics, dynamic mics, things of that nature. So that stuff I'm going to touch on in another episode probably. But anyway, yeah, comes with this system. So let's go ahead and go into the Maonocaster, shall we? So pretty much it is a mixer and I guess a soundboard at the same time. So I guess I'll go ahead and start with the connections here. Try to see if I can let y'all see that. So you got the power button here. You have a light button, which dims the lights here. Also USB-C connection to whatever the device is recording to. In this case, I have it recording into my phone right now. Also you have 3 pod outputs. I really don't use this that much. That's like if you were streaming to multiple, if you had like multiple phones and you wanted to stream to IG, one to Facebook, something like that. I think that's how it works. Also you have the music input if you want to input music into your podcast, but I'm gonna talk about that as well because this also has a Bluetooth connection. Also headset and 2 mic inputs, which I am using for with this Rode right here, Rode Wireless Go mic. But if you were hooking this up, this is a XLR input, and you notice this has line input, so you would need a XLR. It does come with the XLR to this XLR cable to the line cable, if you're wondering. So you can just plug this up into this microphone, plug this up in here, and you're good to go. But I'll probably have to go in a little bit more about as far as how I use it in my system, because I also use it with the Rode podcast mic. I would show it. I don't feel like getting up, but it's way in the back. Y'all can't see it because it's blurred. But it's the normal mic that I use in my podcast. Okay. Also you have the mic control here. So this controls the mic. So turns down the sound, turns it back up. And this controls the music side. So if any music is playing or any sound is playing, that's what this sound controls. So let's go ahead and go into the sounds right now. So you have an, I'll play a couple of these. You already have a couple presets here. The opening preset, have applause, gunshot, laughter, kids cheering. Y'all notice that I use that a lot in my podcast as well. And then I'm not going to the rest of these. You got booing, awkward, slapping, And then down here you have 4 custom made buttons which you can put your own sound into. So I'm pretty sure y'all heard of this one before. So make sure to subscribe. Also the famous and so those buttons, and I forgot what I had right here.
Come on, man.
Oh, that's my Joe Biden drop. Okay. So those are the 4 I have preset right now. And then in the middle here, you have the battery, which it can run about 8 hours if I'm not mistaken. It's fully charged right now, or you can plug it up. So in the middle here, you have the control system. So this is going to tell you your audio levels right here. Even though it says I'm going kind of hot, usually this comes out pretty fine. I just don't find this very reliable. Definitely if I'm using it with the broadcaster system I use, because I use that for my ultimate in-level, audio input. But anyway, this checks your audio levels. Also on the music side, if any music is playing, this will light up as well. All right, y'all, so now I'm gonna go into the effects button here. So right now I have me in original mode, and in original, you can tune your EQs up. You have 3 EQs, you have your lows, which I usually like to keep it real basic, but if I wanted to take it out, I could. There you go. And then in the mids, take my mid down, increase it if I wanted to, put that back where I want it. Then your highs, take that down, put it back up. And then the last button right here, you always want to keep to the max. That's just basically the volume input. You always want to keep that the recording volume. So now I'm gonna go into the different effects here. This is what Pro sounds like. And then next is Pop. And then next will be my favorite that I usually like to use, which is MC, which is usually going to give me that bassy type voice. So I usually like to stay with, MC effect. And then it goes back into original. You also have the pitch here, which I'm rarely going to use, but it's a fun little thing to use.
It just changes the pitch of your voice, so that's the female voice.
This is the male voice.
Baby voice. And then
Robot voice. So
then hit effect just to get out of that. And other than that, let's see what else we got here. We also have echo on the side right here, which is going to give you a reverb, but this echo sucks. So it doesn't really have any customization. It's really just on and off type thing. So I'm gonna let y'all hear that. This is the echo. Turn it up a little more, but I would rarely even use this. So I'm gonna turn this back down. Also, you have the Sidechain button, which is a fun button that I like to use. So I'm gonna turn that on real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all how this works. All right, so let's get some music on and show y'all how Sidechain works. So basically what Sidechain does is it's going to auto adjust my voice over the audio that is playing with the music. So I don't have to do that on my own. So it's doing it by itself. So let's give it a whirl. We're gonna play some Off Season by J. Cole. Let's go with Amari. So I'm talking right now, so as you can see, my voice is going over the audio that is playing in the music, so I don't have to set this stuff myself with the audio level. So it's a pretty neat to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off real quick. But also, while I'm on that, you see this Bluetooth symbol right here. It is connected to my iPad. So whatever music you want to play, it can be a YouTube video, whatever, is going to capture the audio that's coming from the Bluetooth connected device. So that's another thing I like about this system as well. But other than that, you also have the music only. So I'm going to bring that back up. So what music only does is it's going to attempt to take out the words and just play the instrumental of the song. So let's see how that goes with that same song.
This game riding niggas. Trying to make it back before my class start.
Okay, so that's the music only. And then loop back. The only time you're really going to use this feature is when you're getting ready to record your sound into your board, your custom sounds, or if you have like a caller on the line or something like that, and you have to loop the sound back to them. So that's the only time you really use loop back. But all right, y'all, so time for my favorite feature of the Maonocaster, which is the Denoiser right here. And basically it eliminates any background noise going on. But if y'all can hear real closely, y'all can hear my AC still seeping in. That's because I'm using a condenser mic. I would advise y'all to use probably a dynamic type mic with this, as they are quieter and not as sensitive as to noise as a condenser mic is. But of ease of use and movement, I decided to go wireless today. So I'm gonna turn this off real quick and let y'all hear what's going on. My AC's buzzing right now. Probably something you do not want in your podcast, right? So a denoiser is very important. So I'm gonna turn this back on. Even with a entry-level device like this, I would not expect a denoiser as sophisticated as this one. It works pretty well. So yeah, pretty cut and dry. Turn background noise off, turn background noise on. So, you know, yeah, that's probably going to be my favorite feature of the Maonocaster. Other than that, I believe those are all the features of this system here. I may look to upgrade it at some point, you know, if I get more people to talk. Right, I got 2 spots right here, even though technically I could add more because the Rode system has 2 mics, which I'll probably get into this bad boy in another video as well. But other than that, that is going to be it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all would like more from me as far as you know, what equipment I use, you know, techniques, all things like that, I'm thinking about making this into a series. But you know, if you want to go ahead and get your podcast started today, man, I definitely recommend this as an entry-level device. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Make sure to like and comment and also subscribe. What she said. I'm out of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. See y'all next time. Peace.